Okay, there we go. Okay, so as you yell that, start, taking your hand, slapping across the bars, screaming Attica, trying all sorts of different things to get their attention.
Attica, Attica.
They're completely ignoring you.
Ah.
And
Do
this one
I
is...
hear this?
Make a perception check. Because, you guys really wouldn't be sleeping. It's midday. Yeah, you hear this, and you're now, as you hear Solana starting to shout at these two grung and start slapping the bars. Sounds like you were just oblivious.
There's never a situation where we're in a rest and I need to not be anymore, and I make that roll.
Yeah. And I'm just I'm going to use survival kit, and he's in the same boat. And Dragonbait's in the same boat. He's snoring off. I guess you and him are playing cards or doing something and just aren't paying attention. Devaney, you hear her, and as you look around, you see the two grungs, and you see them looking up towards the tree. And sure enough, you can see little bits of, like a shoulder and part of Quen's head sticking out above the tree.
Stupid material components.
Are the grungs actually walking toward him? And
one of them has started to. The other is sitting there and is now turned and is starting to bark at the two in the north.
All right, I'm going to see if those other two start doing something before I do anything.
Okay. Let's see here. And Quen, as you're up here and you see this one slowly moving towards you, is there anything you'd be doing?
I didn't mean to cast that. I just meant to click it. Although that was a good roll.
What's Solana?
Solana just poison sprayed Devaney, Melik, and Dragonbait.
Yeah, okay.
Awake now.
Oh dear.
No, you notice this grung is slowly walking towards you, looking up, and is starting to croak, and you have no idea what it's trying to say, but it does not sound overly pleased.
Oh gosh. I'm just gonna cast fly and leave this situation. Bye!
Okay,
no, I don't have fly, I'm kidding.
I was like, really?
Peace! See y'all later!
Peace!
I got all my stuff still. And the alchemy jug. Well, Jesus. Well, what do you all want me to do?
We can't help you.
No, I'm not asking for help. I'm asking what you as players want me to do.
Distracting them.
It's up to Gwen, really.
So I can turn into a giant badger.
Well, he's doing a pretty good job of that actually right now. Just being visible.
Okay.
Yeah, just being visible. Okay.
I would say Solana start the badgering. Quinn stall.
Wait, make sure none of them are looking at us.
This is true.
Okay,
You
fine.
notice it looks like two of them
I'm
are
gonna
taking off, the other two are staying where they are. They moved
I'm
up a little.
gonna cast minor illusion, and I'm gonna make myself look like a grung.
Okay.
I wanna be a purple grung.
Okay, so as you do that, now let's see.
Full grung in it.
Okay, so there's one right in front of you. And what's your spell save DC?
14.
Okay. So the one immediately in front of you is going to have advantage on this check because he just watched an elf turn into a grung. The other one, though, is just going to have a straight roll. He's still further enough away that can't really get a 100% clear shot on you. Okay. neither of them seem to think anything of it. So,
Well, what do you know?
so, as you change, and all of a sudden you are, again, you're a minor illusion. Isn't really a disguise spell, so you're a little sort of misshapen. You're really sort of lucky. Apparently, these things are dumber than a sack full of hammers. Oh, sorry, Digitio. I didn't realize we had lost the stream, but glad to know we're back. Check with Mr. Producer Man when we go on break in a little bit, but must have just been a temporary glitch. So as okay, so as you start, are you just staying up in the tree as this purple grung, or are you coming down? What are you doing?
Well, I guess I'm trying to be a distraction now. I'm gonna climb higher into the tree. And are they just standing there looking at me now? Are they concerned about me? Like, are they going about their business?
The one of them that's closest to you, the one right next to Solana, it's no bloody idea that you're anything other than a grung. So he's now back dealing with the same with the other two, with the group of 4 prisoners. The other one right beneath you is now looking up at you and is starting to speak to you in just this sort of guttural, like, croaking noise that's coming up to you.
Yarp.
I'm gonna pretend like I don't hear it, and look for like a leaf or some berries that I can pretend to munch on.
Okay. Go ahead and make a
Performance?
So, yeah, either performance or deception, whichever you prefer.
I have higher performance, but that doesn't matter because I can't roll higher than a 2 today.
They have not been doing well. Let's see what his insight is.
Ooh.
But they can't either.
So
everyone is doing a bad job.
Unfortunately,
Somehow things are working.
Unfortunately, though, that doesn't help the party, because now this thing just thinks you're hungry. It is now going back up to do its job.
Well, they already know what they're doing. It's fine. They want to wait until nightfall. They can wait till nightfall.
But Quinn doesn't necessarily know that.
Yeah, like, I just don't want to be seen right now.
But they all think you're purple grung in a tree.
Which is, if Quinn doesn't want to be seen, and, he's being ignored. That's
okay.
And so you guys have seen this happen, and then the two of them walk back over. Quinn, about 30 seconds or 45 seconds later, minor illusion wears off again, and you are now, once full, the spell's about to end. What are you doing?
I'm gonna hide.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay. There we
You're
go.
due.
Nice. Love it.
Okay. And there is no shot in heck that their passive is going to meet that, so you are now successfully hidden up in a tree.
Nice. Love it. Finally.
Okay.
That's what I've always wanted.
So, this being said, as the remainder of you go, you guys start to finish out your long rest. Quinn, this is not pleasant for you by any stretch of the means, sort of crammed up in this tree. Over the period of your rest, you guys do notice that another one of those grungs wanders off south
Oh, thank God.
disappears into one of the huts, leaving you with just the three sitting around you guys now.
Think we can gank the three of them before they say anything?
Maybe if it comes to it.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Let's wait till dark.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys take your long rest. Sun starts to set. And notice that the initial, as you guys are sort of looking around, occasionally as the sun's, as you guys are taking your watches, you notice that the couple of spots, or the couple of you that are able to sort of get a view up towards the center island at points. It seems like the guards have set back and are back in their normal positions. With the exception of the ones guarding you right now, it seems like things are a little bit closer to back to normal. For here, at least for the time being. And off in the distance as the sun sets and it gets to be, sort of early evening, you start getting the very sort of heavy scent of smoke on the air. It smells like a fairly large campfire, bonfire.
Devin able first look over at Dragonbait.
Dragonbait gives that same sort of like half chuckle, like ain't me.
We know which direction it's coming from.
Go ahead and I'll say make a nature check.
Nature. Cool. No.
Or sorry, nature or survival is what I meant, but
survival. I'm so much better in survival. There we go.
Yes, you do. It is coming from the south.
Okay, that's coming directly from the south of us, and it smells big. Just so you know. Big old can.
You get the feeling, campfire or cooking fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to, was the last one.
Dark enough to do the badger? Codename Badger?
I don't know. How dark is it?
At this point, it's just after sunset.
Okay, we don't know if they have, like, dim light seeing
Dark
thing.
vision?
Yes! So, just so you know, we don't know that.
Let's find a way to
Okay,
test
you guys.
it. Any ideas?
I can
Well,
drone craft a flower blooming 5 feet away from me and see if they notice.
use thaumaturgy, which is just vocal.
Yeah, that would work.
Noise blast over
The
a while
Twitch chat
away.
has spoken. The Twitch chat is screaming, "Deploy the badger! Go, go, go!"
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's time for Badger.
Deploy the badger.
Okay, so
Thaumaturgy,
okay.
feet.
And
And I'm
what are you
gonna
doing?
have it right around here where the important stuff is at.
Okay.
Wanting to go that way, which I think will give you enough time to get in there and start digging
Okay.
and see that it's nothing. They'll come back.
Okay.
Okay, so what exactly are you creating over there?
Maybe I should make them go
Um,
this way.
I don't think it really matters. Just
That's where I'm going. Oh,
What are
okay.
what are you gonna do?
Just a big old explosion. You know, let's just have it fun. Let's make it like a big old hawk screech. Hogs, huh? That might be threatening.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be stupid to have a bard do this, but go ahead and give me a performance check.
Right. Here we go.
Cool, Bard, go.
And I'm good at.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. So I don't think, given the way they've been rolling, I don't think any of them is going to be able to roll higher than that to believe it's fake, but nope. Nope.
Word.
Nope. Okay.
Ooh, that was close.
So
But not there.
as they start, the one on the back side actually buys into it most and is going to start almost full-on sprinting heading that way. As is the second one. Come on. This one actually takes a couple of steps away, and as he does, the second one who initially walked away turns back and starts croaking back at him. You probably have a couple of seconds to
Giant magic.